Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This guy's Dustin.
Hey, I'm Dustin. I'm the bourbon guy.
Dude, you got a Lux
Yeah,
Row hat
I like
on
Lux.
today.
Yeah, I like bourbon.
I like bourbon too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you're Keith.
I am Keith.
You've been dubbed the music guy.
Apparently that's my title.
We
now.
have our jobs. I get the bourbon, you get the music.
Alright. Works for me.
Yeah. So we're going to listen to some music?
Yeah, but we're going to drink some bourbon too, and it's special bourbon.
That's why I'm here.
Special
Oh,
bourbon.
it is special bourbon again.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about it. Guess what, guys? If you know, you know. If you don't know, it's a bourbon bribe. McFarlanes Reserve.
It has a very aristocratic name.
It's Reserve.
McFarland.
Say it with me. It's another handcrafted one. I don't know what that... 90 proof. So I'll crack it open. It hasn't been cracked yet. What are we listening to?
So I'm actually a little excited about this song.
Yeah?
Yep, because it's a name that I recognize as an OG.
Okay.
And I think you guys, we like an awful lot of the music that you're sending us, that you're telling us to listen to.
Well, we're learning about.
But I'm finding I have a real affinity for the OGs.
It's because you're old.
Man, there's just something about that era,
No,
though, dude.
you're right, though. It feels more...
Authentic.
Yes. Yes. You're good with those words.
I do the words.
You do the words. I'll do the bourbon.
So we have queued up Loretta Lynn.
Oh.
And the song is called Fist City, which I've never heard.
That's on our list.
So a bunch of you who have voted for this, somebody bribed it to the front for you.
You're welcome. Well, I mean, they're saying you're welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for
welcome.
sending us the bourbon.
Yeah.
All the rest of you, you're welcome.
But we haven't done a Loretta Lynn yet, have we?
So I'm familiar with exactly one Loretta Lynn song,
What song is that?
Coal Miner's Daughter, and it is amazing.
That's on our list, too. I don't know that I've heard it.
So somebody might have to. Well, we've done songs where one of us knows it and the other doesn't.
Yeah.
So that keep voting it up, and maybe we'll get another Loretta song. So I've never heard this one.
Okay. Fist City.
Fist
I think
City.
it's like...
I guess.
We'll find out.
All right. Well, let's jump into it.
Miss Loretta Lynn. Hey,
You've been making your brag.
That was weird.
That was a very 50s rock intro. Chuck Berry, man. Yep.
But she was doing stuff with her guitar, too, but it didn't make sense. So let's...
Miss Loretta Lynn. Hey,
You've been making your brags around town that you've been.
So, what was happening there from the music? And Electric was giving that Chuck Berry vibe, right? And when she came in, she started playing rhythm guitar while she sang. She's basically she's not playing that rhythm or that lead.
Okay.
She's playing the rhythm guitar role,
Okay.
which in this song, the way they have the audio is not a very prominent guitar role. I don't know that Loretta Lynn is known for her guitar playing. She's known for her voice and her lyrics, and yeah. So let's just start the whole thing over. These guys, y'all are probably getting annoyed with us.
Miss Loretta Lynn. Hey,
So you'll hear it.
You've been making your brags around town that you've been a lover, my man. But the man I love, when he picks up trash, he puts it in a garbage can. And that's what you look like to me. And what?
Who can make trash sound good?
Whoa! No. She's saying the man she likes, when he picks up trash, puts it in a garbage can.
Yeah, like...
But when he picks up you, you're the other woman is the trash. Dude, that is such a country insult. I love it. Oh my God. We're backing it up just a little bit. Maybe there.
Now you've been making your brags around town that you've been a love of my man. But the man I love, when he picks up trash, he puts it in a garbage can. And that's what you look like to me. And what I see is a pity. You better close your face and step out of the way if you don't want to go to this city.
Yes!
If you don't want to go to this city, you better detour around my town. Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground.
Loretta gonna whoop your ass.
You don't want to go to this city.
That's awesome. Oh, it's a steel guitar. Right?
Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough.
I'm going to interject something. She's as pitch perfect as Dolly.
Oh, damn.
Legit. This is great. I'm loving it.
Come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough. And I'll show
it
you
with a smile
what a
on her
real
face.
woman is.
Right?
Since you think you're hot stuff, you bite off more than you can chew. If you get too cute or witty, you better move your feet. If you don't want to eat a meal that's called this city.
Knuckle sandwich.
If you don't want to go to this city, you better detour around my town. Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm gonna set my babies a saint cause he ain't daddy won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to this
I like how
city.
she says my man.
I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to this city. Oh, that last note.
That's the way you hit that last note. Sound like you singing it to somebody. See?
You daggone right.
Oh!
Loretta
Daggone right.
Lynn and a song she wrote called
Sometimes the evil comes out in me.
Have y'all ever seen that?
So I had a thought.
Oh, God. Now we're in for it.
So I kind of pictured being in a dive bar somewhere. It's got a few too many women in it.
Is that a thing?
No, but
Wait a minute.
it's got a lot of women in it, right?
Okay.
So the ratio's wrong,
Okay. Oh.
right?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm tracking.
Throw this song on the jukebox. Sit back in the corner with your bourbon
Watch.
and wait for the cat fight.
And just watch. You can sell tickets.
Well, I would do it just to be an imp.
Well, that's you. But you could sell tickets.
Maybe.
That's how, I bet
There are a lot of bars where this song would start a fight.
I bet that's how mud wrestling started.
Well, I've been in a lot of bars where this song would start a fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That was a good song. That was a cool tune.
I love how she's like, I'm gonna break your face and skull fuck you.
Right?
It's like that was awesome.
I'm gonna skull fuck you.
And I've known so many country girls that are just like that. They'll tell you with a smile, honey.
Honey, you're gonna die.
And then all hell breaks loose.
Mm-hmm. She wouldn't have a problem picking you up by the hair, though.
Wouldn't have a problem. She'd need a plunger.
Not that. That is a sight.
Thunk. It'd stick.
We could try that sometime on the channel.
No.
Why not?
It'll leave a big purple ring around top of my head. I'll look like an 8 or what is it? This
Conehead?
6 ball? Which one's the purple one on the pool tape?
Yeah, I think it's the 6.
It's the 6 or the 7 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you think of this Mcfarlanes Reserve?
I I keep getting different flavors.
Me too. Every time I take a sip, I'm getting a different profile.
It's different. It's actually pretty good. It's really light.
It's smooth.
Well, it's only 90 proof.
So I'm getting. I guess I'm. God, it keeps changing on me. I don't know what to tell you.
It does, kind of. It's weird. Huh.
Okay, I think I've got a better.
I didn't even know there was a Danville, Kentucky. There is.
I think I got a better. There's Danville, Kentucky. There's Danville, Virginia, which
Danville,
is
Indiana. Danville, Illinois.
well, Danville, Virginia is my favorite Danville because that's the home of Virginia International Raceway.
Mm.
It's actually Alton, Virginia, but Danville's the closest town of any consequence. So, I actually have a little bit of a flavor breakdown. I think.
Go for it.
Let me confirm it.
I did not know this kind of history. I need to look this up now.
So the initial hit is pretty much just oak.
Yep.
The mid palate is very buttery.
Yep. Yep.
And the finish rolls, which is often typical of bourbons, just kind of I want to call it a generic bourbon bitter, but that sounds insulting. It's not meant to degrade the quality. It is a very tasty, but kind of common bourbon.
The butter
Bitter
stays,
finish.
though.
It
in the
does.
finish.
It sticks around. So I wonder if this is what the legs are. The glasses we've got don't show us legs very well. But it actually leaves almost a pleasant, oily, buttery texture behind.
Yeah. That's a good description.
So, I mean, however, I want to, if you guys go out and get yourselves a bottle of this.
Well, if you do, it's only going to cost you $19.
You're kidding. I was thinking this was a $50 bottle.
It's only going to cost you $19.
So go buy this. But I'm going to warn you that you could pour a finger of this, start drinking it, and say those guys on YouTube didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Because literally every time I drink it, I'm getting a different flavor.
A little bit of a
profile.
different flavor, yeah.
Yeah.
But all the notes that you mentioned, I'm getting. I do wanna-
Reasonably consistent. Yeah.
So you're a big history buff, right? Ish.
Depends on the era.
Okay. Well, how about George Washington?
Okay, George Washington owned most of Virginia, almost all of West Virginia,
Well,
and a good chunk of Kentucky.
So this says, and I'm assuming it's accurate, but I've never heard of it before. In 1791, President George Washington signed the whiskey tax into law and appointed General John Neville as the collectors of the revenues.
So there was a whole big war about whiskey.
In 1794?
So Washington and the Congress decided we're going to tax whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were in I guess Philadelphia at the time, and on the other side of the Appalachian Mountains. All the whiskey was getting made on the western side of the Appalachian Mountains, where my people's is. And
Well, what did they think about those taxes?
here come the revenuer.
Mm-hmm.
And basically the hillbillies disappeared a bunch of revenuers. And let me tell you, that did not end in the 1790s. So Washington actually had to send an army across the Appalachians to put down a rebellion, and there was conflict all through those hills over them taxing the whiskey. A lot of damn good it did, because alcohol is probably the most regulated substance in the United States.
Yeah.
I guarantee you there are more laws governing alcohol
Than most things.
than anything else.
I would think that's right. Maybe petroleum.
No. So, all right, think you got your federal alcohol laws. Then think about how you got 50 states.
Yeah.
How
All
every
the
single
distribution
state
channels and all that jazz. Yeah.
regulates the sale, transport, everything of alcohol.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
So real quick, this does have an age statement on it.
I'm going to guess that a max of 4 years.
Aged a minimum of 3 years.
And probably a max of 4.
Right. This is made in...
You can almost tell that by the color. Hold it up for him.
Yeah. It's pretty light.
It's pretty pale.
Yeah. Almost like a pale ale. What? Look at the color.
Anyway.
All right. Well, it is
I
made...
exist to drive Dustin nuts, just so you know.
That's why you exist? I knew it. Distilled in Kentucky.
Okay.
Bottled by IJW Whiskey Company in Danville, Kentucky. So that's interesting that it says bottled by. Because
So-
who distilled it?
Yeah, it's a good question. Makes me wonder if it's Google.
Also known as Bardstown. Yeah, I could see that.
Whoever's distilling it is doing a good job.
For 3 years, probably, maybe 4. And how much did I say? Under $20?
Under 20 bucks.
What?
I want to buy a case of that now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I legit
What
want
would
to
you
stack
do
it
with it?
deep. You know what? That's kind of a thing. We just put up a post of like the 27 bottles of bourbon we went out. Yeah. Well, actually, we didn't buy 27 of them, but we bought like at least 20 bottles of bourbon
For y'all.
just to keep this channel
Yeah,
going.
it's for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a liquor store in Terre Haute, 7 and 70, that's very happy with us.
7th and 70. Like, if you live anywhere near Terre Haute, Indiana, 7th,
Drop in on those guys.
I will use one of my favorite phrases from Karen. They are the salt of the earth.
Every time I have been in that liquor store, they have just been incredibly friendly, incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
I've never been in a liquor store that treats their customers that well, and that's why we've pretty much decided that we're sourcing
As much as we
as
can
much
from them.
bourbon as we can from, we're driving a long ways
Yeah.
to get to them. So
sure.
yeah, here's a huge plug for a liquor store you may never be able to get to. But
7th and 70.
yeah, Terre Haute, Indiana. Yeah, check them out. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe. We love our subscribers. You guys are a riot.
Especially the ones in the comments.
Yeah,
They rock.
and we want you in the comments. Go look at our videos. We reply. We interact with you guys. We enjoy it. So click the little bell so you get notified. As we said, get into the comments, but sometimes we want you there for a specific purpose. Tell us what songs we need to listen to.
Everything we do is by request.
Tell us what bourbons to drink.
Yeah.
So we honor the democratic process here at Bourbon Country Reacts.
With this again.
So
Your votes count.
your votes count. We react to the songs you request with the highest numbers of votes. But if you kind of want to accelerate the
Jump
process,
the line.
you take a bag with $700,000 in it to your congressman. I mean, what you do is you send us a bourbon, and we will propel your song to the front of the list.
And what's cool about that, guys, in all seriousness, well, if you send us a bourbon and it hits our mailbox, we do everything we can to get those out as quickly as possible to you guys. There's some YouTube hoops.
I ain't been humping the YouTubes,
Are you sure?
usually.
There's some YouTube hoops we got to jump through to get them out occasionally. But as soon as we can get them out, we get them out for y'all. Because if you're going to go through the trouble of sending us this couple of idiots some bourbon, we're going to go through the trouble of getting it to you guys as soon as
As
we can.
fast as we can, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, till next time.
See you.